Thank you for coming in. Today is a big day. Today we know we are going to get the bad guy. So, now that you're out of Angelic Heights Asylum, how do you feel? Refreshed? Very nice, very nice. So I'm Officer Sophie. Dr. Sophie has given me some of the information I would need to be able to fill out a official report and everything. And then I understand that you are ready to get some questions from me. Great, amazing. So I am aware of the psychosis you've been having. I am aware about the alien sketch you've made, or you had made, let's put it that way. Then I also have some extra details about the events that have happened. I'll be explaining it a little bit more in detail to you, but first I'm going to have to ask you a few questions. You'll understand, right? Good. So, I'm just going to dive right in. I've got my computer right here. Most of the information I already know, but I still need you to confirm. Okay? Great. So, can you state your name, please? Middle name? Good. Now, what time is it right now? It is... Okay, date. Okay. Date of birth. Thank you. What is your address? Start with street name, please. Number? Thank you. What is the city you live in? Oh, quite nice. Okay, zip code. Good. What is your nationality? Thought so. Children? Marital status? What do you do for a job? What's your occupation? Really? What's that all about? You like it? Yeah, I thought so. I'm glad your memory is back. Sophie's glad about it as well. What is your current age? I know I could do the math, but... Okay, thank you. Okay, so, do you remember the date you first initially saw something? The crime scene, I mean? Okay. Okay. And do you remember what day that was? Was it a Monday, Tuesday? Okay. Then Do you remember there being police at the scene? Okay. Do you remember how long it took for them to arrive? Okay. Okay. Good. Do you need a minute? No? Okay. There's a few questions for me. I need to fill out my name, badge number, that kind of stuff. Pardon? Was I present at the scene? I was present at the scene, but I arrived as last. So I just had to make sure some formalities were in order. So we haven't met before, unfortunately. But the officers that have been helping you and have brought you to Dr. Sophie, they have been anxious to get some news from you about your state and everything. They have been very, very, very concerned. They asked me to give their regards. Now that you're doing better. Okay, so can you just explain to me how your day was, how you went about right before the incident, okay? What led up to it? When did you arrive? What were you doing? Where were you headed? Okay? I'm just going to make a few notes. I'll make notes on my computer, okay? But Sophie sent me some of her notes, not all of them, patient's privacy. But there's a few things about what you've said before, and I'll just be putting this next to that, okay? Go ahead, start whenever you're ready. And at what time was that exactly? All around, just more or less. The more details, the better, of course, but I understand it's been a few weeks. A little more of a few weeks, actually, yeah? It's been over a month. Okay. And you were alone? Okay. And that's when you arrived at the beach, right? Yeah. So what exactly was it that you saw first, and well, who? The victim or the suspect? Okay. So can you give me a description of the suspect? Hair color? Were you able to see his face? I won't need you to do a new sketch because we are pretty sure we know who did it, but we do still have to have our official report, our official statements, and since you're the only witness in this case, you are worth a lot. Okay. Just see what else Sophie wrote. Olivier, the lab guy, he's a good one. Tends to be a little confused at times, but he's great once he gets into it. Yeah, Sophie has known Olivier some time now, and I've had the privilege of getting to know him as well. And now he both works at the hospital and he works for us in the lab at the police station. Good guy. Although I see he has messed up a little bit with the tox report. I see that Dr. Sophie has asked to run a few tests again and a few additional tests. Just make a note of that. Good. Okay. So, then I'd like you to describe to me the exact events as you saw them. Okay? As many details as you can. Okay. Thank you. And take your time. And if you need a break, that's fine. Wait, go back a minute. So first you saw the man, the suspect, shoot something up in the neck of the victim. Just hold on 1 minute. I'm just going to. Okay. And afterwards, you saw the victim fall over. And in that order, really. So not first falling and then injecting. So first there was an injection taking place, and then the victim fell. Okay. And can you tell me again when that exactly happened? And how much time was there between the crime and the arrival of the police officers? Okay. Do you remember what exactly you were wearing that day? Jeans. With a hoodie from male figure. Color. Grey. Okay. Shoes. Sneakers. Okay. Well, it's just a bit odd. I would have to confirm with Sophie, but the events you're describing, they seem to be correct with the information from our investigation, except the time. So, according to you, you were fully clothed and you saw the crime happen, and within the same day you saw the police arriving at the scene. But that's not really possible, because Dr. Sophie actually did the autopsy on our victim, and her findings were that the body was actually waterlogged for about 9 days. And in addition to that, when you were found next to the body, the waterlogged body of 9 days, you were actually wearing some kind of a white gown, like a nightgownish thing, blouse. So I'm curious as to know how you got to be at both times. So first the crime, and then afterwards. by the body, which according to you should be in the exact same spot. Yeah, no, I know you've had some memory loss, and I assumed it was all back again, but maybe you might have a few gaps, a few blackouts. Okay. Wait, I think there's something I remember from Sophie's information. Here it is. You've been hit on the backside of your head too. Well, not too, because the victim fell over, but you don't remember? That's okay. Probably that would be the cause of your memory loss, according to Sophie's report here. But you don't remember. Well, the thing is, we actually found some salty stone residue on the back of your head. Well, I didn't, but Sophie did. And yeah, she assumed off record that the suspect hit you as well with the stone and left you for dead. But then how did you get back to the scene in a different clothing outfit? Because you weren't wearing any shoes either. Okay, well, let me tell you. So, the facts you're stating seem to be correct apart from the timeline. And then, since we found the body again, Sophie found, when she did the second post-mortem exam, she found a note in one of the pockets of the victim. Stating that I don't have my facts straight, do I? Yeah, so the suspect had slipped something in the pocket of his victim. They were lovers, and he wrote a note saying that he couldn't bear to see the victim in so much pain. Yeah, and because of financial issues, they couldn't get enough insulin because the victim was a diabetic. So the injection you saw was an insulin overdose. So our suspect actually injected the overdose, and then the victim fell forwards, hit her head on a rock, and drifted off. And then 9 days later, she drifts ashore again in the exact same spot she was fallen in the water. Good news, meanwhile, we have the suspect in custody, which is amazing. And we will charge him with murder, and I'm even thinking we could eventually even charge him with attempted murder. although we don't have proof for that, just your word, but because of your medical condition for the past few weeks, we cannot exactly take that part seriously again, unless we have any proof. You do? You've got proof for me. Well, this will be my lucky day. Tell me, show me what you got. Let me see that. You found some hairs. You found... Oh, you plucked them off of the suspect? So you don't remember taking this off of the suspect? You don't remember that, but you have kept this for over a month. How have you been able to hide this from us and keep this a secret? Under your pillow? Yeah, old tricks. Let me bag this, because this is DNA. Very important. I will be sending this to Olivier. My day got a lot more exciting. Catching bad guys. Lloyd. Okay. I will send this to Olivier. He will be ecstatic to get this. We'll need to analyze, make sure the DNA matches with the DNA we have. Congratulations. I think you might have actually cracked this case. If the DNA matches, we probably have enough proof to put this guy behind bars for quite some time. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Oh, I'm starting over my words. I am absolutely happy that you're doing well, even though you have some blackouts. That's fine. I suppose Dr. Sophie will be taking care of that and keeping an eye on it. Meanwhile, we are going to close this case. And then I think you're off. You can go back home. I'm all happy now. All my fuzzy feelings. I'm just going to good. Thank you so much for coming by. I'll let the officers know you said hi. Yeah, good luck. I'll just have to file another little form for this bad boy right here, and then it'll be off to Olivier as well. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Have a great day.